Hello everyone, and welcome. My name is Dycart, and this is episode 5 of my Satisfactory Season 1 Let's Play. Between episodes, I created the materials I needed for our next milestone. I'm going to insert those now. So rods, then plates. There we go. Oop, nope. There we go. And now, BAM!
Milestone reached. Buildings aimed at factory
Sweet.
traversal, including several different categories of jump pads, can now be accessed in the build menu. Caution is recommended during use of these products.
Alright, that's interesting. I want to kind of see what they're like. But I want to go ahead and try to do this fabric one now. So I need 50 rods and 50 plates. Let's do that really quick. Of course, we need to wait for it to return. The pod, I mean. So we'll get our 50 plates here, and then we'll wait. Okay. So, has our research finished? It looks like it has. Paleberry.
Paleodictyoptera berries, or paleberries, can be added to the Object Scanner catalog after unlocking the new blueprint in Hub Tier 1.
Okay, so the only one we have left is fabric. We need to make it first. And that's why I want to do this next one. So I need to wait 2.5 minutes for that. We're still cruising along pretty good over here. Looks like this guy's backed up still. So, you know, clearly he, outputting as much as he is, could use more constructors, but these are running only at 52. Why are they only running that efficient? If this guy's backed up, oh, no, maybe it's just how slow the conveyors are. Didn't even think about that. Huh, that's interesting. That could very well be. Alright, so let's look here. What else did we unlock? Tilted jump pad and a jump pad. Propels you upwards through the air. Make sure you land softly. Generates a speed dampening jelly. Guarantees a soft landing. Oh, but it costs power. Like you have to power it. Oh, okay. Lookout tower. There's only 5 of each. Let's put it up here. Can we put it on top of this thing? No? What about over here? If we run up top, can we put it up top? Yes, we can. So what if we put a lookout tower here? It's actually super cheap. Now how does this work? You climb up it? And then what? Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that guy's landing. But you could actually reach most of the stuff from way up here. You could... It would help you organize and stuff. That's pretty cool. What's the top part for, though? I thought it would extend. This is still pretty cool, but it seems weird that there's a top thing here. You know, I was thinking I'd stand on it and then this thing would extend way up or something. Regardless, though, that's pretty cool. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Okay, ladders suck. That's interesting though. Alright, let's grab some of our healing stuff. Oh, we've actually got it on us already. Heal up from that fall. Plus we had taken some minor damage earlier. Oh wait, I want to switch back to this guy. And put that away. And I need 5 more plates and rods, because I just spent them on that lookout tower. Oh, and that thing came back. Alright, so let's do this. Fabric stuff. There we go. Now this one, we click launch, but it doesn't actually take off. It just gave us some recipes and stuff, I think. One of which is this. And this. So it cost 10 mycelia to make 1, or no, 10 biomass. Yeah, it takes 5 to make 25, 10 to make 6, 10 to make 10. So this is a 1-to-1. So this is actually worse. I was thinking it would be better for fuel, but it's worse, right? Yeah. Interesting. But now we need mycelia and leaves. We got that. And do we have more leaves over here we can just grab out of this thing? We don't. So let's just grab some leaves. Alright, good enough for now. And we can craft up some fabric and see what this stuff does. Alright, then we go in here and fabric. Start analyzing. It's going to take 7.5 minutes before we get our result. Oh, we can pick another milestone here. Berry, nut, don't think I necessarily need those. Part assembly is going to become important before too long. Walkways could be good. Let's do part assembly. That's going to take a lot. So let's set this as our milestone, but we're not going to work on it quite yet. Instead, we need to start setting up power. Alright, so this guy is producing 30 per minute. This guy's using... Oh, he can process 45 per minute. So actually, this guy's just not going fast enough for this guy. But that's it for our concrete. We don't need to expand upon that. Now if we look here, this guy is processing 30 per minute. This guy is using 15 per minute. Okay, and then that guy up there, I think, is doing 60. If this is output 60 per minute, which it looks like it is by looking at the conveyor, then we need a second smelter for this mine. Come on. Okay, yes, 60 per minute. So this can use 2 smelters. So that's 1 machine, 2 smelters, and then each smelter is outputting... See if we can get our ratios correct here. So we already know we need 2 smelters, but they're outputting 30 copper ingots per minute. And this can take 45 per minute. Oh no, that's putting out. You can do 15. So in other words, each smelter can do 2 constructors. So it doubles. So we need 1 of those to 2 smelters to 4 constructors. So that's 7 total machines. if we want our output of wire to be the best we can. That's pretty big, right? So what we might want to consider doing is setting up a power system to support 10 machines, because if each machine is 4 megawatts. I didn't look at the miner. Let's look at this miner over here and see what it is. There's one right here. 5 megawatts. Okay. So 4 megawatts times 6 is going to be 20 megawatts, right? I know, 24 megawatts. And then a 5 is 29 megawatts I need to support for the one just making wire alone. And that's going to be very similar for these as well, I think. But iron's what we really need to fix. So this is running at 60, yes. And this is running at 30. Okay, so this needs 2 smelters. And then I'm wondering if we do 2 smelters and have each smelter just make a different component. One makes plates, one makes rods. I think that would work. But again, we need power. So let's set up our power. Let's see let's think through this. I know, I'm talking in circles, aren't I? So this is going to be 5 megawatts. Okay, so we'll just do it all and then add 1 megawatt. We'll do it all assuming they're all 4. So this is going to be 2 smelters would be 8. So that'd be 3 machines. So that's 12 power, 12 megawatts. And then the constructors, depends on how much that a constructor does for that. But a constructor will be at least 4 megawatts. You know what? Let's do it. Alright, I need another smelter. So, production, we need 1 more smelter. And then we need 2 constructors. So let's grab some iron and make them. Right? I mean, we can just tear that down and build them, and then we can worry about power later. Because we have enough iron set up. Stored, I should say. Oops, I'm doing plates. I meant to do rods. Okay, we got that. Oh, we need the plates anyway. So we're going to need quite a few of those, a few more rods. Let's see, if we need 6 plates, we decided that was what, 144 screws we need? Okay. Make our plates. We got enough cable, although we can always use some more. Okay. And we got enough iron rods, so it looks like we got everything we need. Oh, no we don't. We need 1 more storage. Because we're going to use the storage container that's there, but we'll need a second one. So one's for rods and one's for... oh, look at that. We got just enough of everything. One's for rods and one's for something else. Can't remember what. Alright, so let's... plates. That's it. So that smelter can actually stay there, but we need to dismantle that conveyor. And then, here's the weird thing, is we need to start shipping this stuff over to a different container. Actually, you know what? We're not using this container. It's not even getting touched right now, so we'll just use it. We can always grab stuff out of it later. We'll get this stuff in here. Because basically I wanted to make sure that I didn't deconstruct this guy and then end up not being able to hold everything. So we'll put all the iron ingots. Actually, we shouldn't need to do that, because those should just stack. Okay, so now we've got this guy will come out and we can put a splitter. Oh, that's what we didn't do. We need one splitter. Do we still have enough for everything? We do. Okay, so we're still okay. So we can line this guy, bad boy up. As close as we can. We can get that going. Okay. Now that looks like it's still going to work, so let's set up this one. Go there. Okay, so now we need our other smelter. We want to turn it this way, and we want to try to get it lined up with this guy. That's a little off. Is this going to work? No. So we actually need this to be a little bit wider. Smelter, smelter, smelter. Let's try this one. So out of there and into there. Why? Why? Oh, it's this thing. Okay, so that is going to help that. And then we got to put a constructor here. And then if we tell this constructor to make iron plates, okay, it can process 30 per minute. And this is outputting 30, oh no, yeah, 30 per minute. Okay, so that's 1-to-1 ratio, so this is good. All right. And then we do another constructor here. We try to get them lined up as best we can. That guy going there. This guy will make the iron rods. Alright, so this one though is using 15 ingots per minute. And this is going to be outputting 30. So you can actually, we actually need 2 for the iron rods. So we'll need another splitter. So let's take this guy off. So we need a splitter. We need another storage container, right? Oh no, we already had the one. So we need a splitter. Whoops. Logistics, there we go. And then we need another constructor. And we have enough for both. Okay. Sweet. So we can build our splitter right here. Get it as close as we can and still be locked in. Build our conveyor belt. Alright, so can we do a constructor here maybe? What's the closest it can go? Right there? Maybe up though. We want it to be, I'd like it to be even with that constructor, but right there maybe? This might be too much of a curve. No, that's gonna work. Alright, so this constructor, whoops, wrong button. This constructor is going to make rods. Alright, and then we can have another constructor lined up here. Oh, I thought it said, oh, whoops. I need another constructor on here, which is going to require reinforced iron plates. So, we need 3 of them, so that means 12 plates. Let's just make 12 more plates. Or close to it, I wasn't keeping count. And then do this until we can make 3. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now we can build our constructor. And we can try to line it up as best we can. Evenly. And now look at that. So, let me guess, it's slightly too close. Yes, it is. Look at this. The edge of this one's on this side of that. Edge of this one's on that side. So just barely too close. Right there is what we want. There we go. Okay, and then this one is also, whoops, wrong key again. Also making iron rods. And then these two are going to merge. Let's see, maybe just here. Let's see if they can. Yep. And yep. And then the last thing we need are 2 containers. Oh, whoops. Can't afford it. So I need another storage container. Let's go get the materials. Wow, so much to do. You gotta kind of just pick one thing and focus on it, it looks like. You know, it's just like the minute you think of more than just the one tiny little thing you gotta work on, it overwhelms you. Alright, we need some more rods. Okay. So now we want 2 containers. We want one that's going to go here in front of this guy. Oh, this rock is in the way. Okay, I guess we'll just, yeah, let's just put it like here. And then we can put the other one here. So one will be plates, one will be rods. This one will be rods. And then the plates will go from there to... Oh, what? Oh, I don't have enough plates to make conveyors to move the plates. Are we having fun yet? This is one of the reasons why I hadn't been... when I built the hub, I didn't continue to run and try to get all this stuff done early in the game because I would have had to spend so much time running back and forth to the hub. Now that I have so many iron ingots available, I don't have to do it as much. And I have the foundation, so it just makes running a little bit easier. So that's why I just don't like the running back and forth that much. So that's why I wait a little while until these things are done. Okay, so let's calculate this stuff. All right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 machines. So that's going to be 24 megawatts of power needed, plus the extra 1 for the miner. So 25 megawatts, which is going to be 2 of those burners. Okay. So we need 2 biomass burners to provide power for this. Okay. We're going to need at least, let's see, a power pole can support 4 items. So basically a power pole can support 2 items each pole. And how many items did I say I have here? 6? Yeah, so I need 3 power poles just for this, plus a power pole for the burners, the generators, and then we'll get a few power lines set up. And alright, so now we need some concrete, and we'll need some more iron stuff. Oh, I just love this though. The fact that they give you that to-do list is amazing. Ooh, looks like these are these out of fuel? Oh no, they're still running. Okay. Startled me. Okay, iron rods, here we go. Okay, now we go over here. We grab some fuel, so we're gonna have 2 burners, so we'll go 2 of those. And we can go up here. Now, my thought is twofold. One, I could just put all of my power up here on this shelf, basically. Or I could extend this all the way over and put the power for that stuff over the top of it, and then the power for that stuff over the top of it, and just kind of have the power centralized over where it powers. The problem with doing that is anytime I want to refuel, I do have to then run the gambit. So I just talked myself out of it. Alright, so we need 2 of these burners. And again, we can move all this stuff at a later time. Once we get more of the factory built and kind of understand more of what's going on. Alright, so we've got 2 burners here. We're going to fuel both of them up. Okay, and then we're going to grab this one and set up a power line. Let's just set it up like here. And then this power line will connect to that. So both of these now are connected to the same line. We're going to have a power line there. And that's going to connect to these 2 machines. And then another power line that will be there. And that's going to connect to the smelters and the miner. There we go. Alright, and then this power line. Oh no, that's... Whoops. Okay. I need to remove one of those. Let's remove the one to the miner. Okay. Now we go connect this power line over to a pole over here somewhere. That's good. And then that will connect to that one and the miner. And that should be it. Look at the whole thing looks like it's working now. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. Alright, let's go down here. Jump off our roof so we don't hurt ourselves. And I see iron rods going that way. And I see iron plates going that way. Are rods coming out over here? They are. Oh, look at this. It's working. Woohoo! So, yep, and that's pretty steady. Look at that. It's not going up or down, which is exactly what we want. I don't know why this says 1%. Right? Because it it's taking 30 per minute in, and it's outputting 30 per minute. So that's efficiency is 1%. What happens if I take these out? That's what it is. So it's what's here. That's weird that it does it that way. But anyway, we've got it working, and it's got its own power supply up there. Yeah, this got further out than I would like. I actually think I would have put it there. But I wanted to see if I could do it all from up there, which I could, and that was pretty darn cool. But shows you that observation tower thing they have there, you could do a lot of that work just from up there. The reach is just insane, which is good. But yeah, looks like we did it. So now we have the plates and the rods being made for us. This is awesome. Okay, let's take a look at this plate. Okay. So it's taking in 30 per minute and outputting 15. So it's staying steady because it's using 2 iron plates, or 2 iron ingots to make 1 plate. So that's pretty steady right there. So the plates just get made slower than the rods, it looks like. It's really strange, but whatever, we'll take it. Yay! We got some iron working. Alright, that's going to be it for this episode. In the next episode, we will work on our copper. Try to get it set up kind of like we did the iron with its own power supply and everything. And then once we get the copper set up, we don't know. I don't know if that'll take a full episode. Now that we've kind of done it once over here, we've kind of got a better idea. But once we have the copper all done and set up, then the next thing I'll do is work on. Oh, I need to connect up this to the power so we have even more concrete coming in. And then, and then we're processing stuff. So we could expand upon this and have another mine working over here, an iron, so we can kind of double up on this whole production. The nice thing about that is we get things twice as fast. The bad thing about that is we have to rebuild it all from scratch, which we know how to do it. We see it here, but it's kind of frustrating to me that there's no blueprint. I hope that's something they add later so that I could basically select this whole area. Like maybe even select it by power. That would be an easy way to do it. But, just anything connected to this power, do that blueprint and then go paste the blueprint in another spot. Or not even necessarily by power. That might not work because the containers don't need power and conveyors and stuff. But you could select one building and say, blueprint everything connected to this building. So other than floor, if it's connected with conveyors or anything like that, it gets added to the blueprint. That could be an interesting way to do it. That'd be nice and easy because then you could just select one thing, blueprint, and then plant the whole thing. It'd be really fast. Anyway, sorry, I'm daydreaming. So, yeah, between episodes, I will let it run for a little bit, build up some more materials, and we may actually build up enough now that we've got this going. We may actually build up enough materials to do our next milestone. Although we clearly need more fuel, because you can see there's no more biofuel being made. So we definitely need to go out and get some more fuel. So maybe I'll do that between episodes as well. While I'm doing that, that'll be the building up of the materials for our next milestone anyway. How are we doing on power here? 77. Yikes. Let's grab 3 of these and we'll repower these, and then I'm going to go out and get some more stuff, some more natural resources to power our machinery that pollutes the sky. Fun stuff like that. So anyway, that's going to be it for me. Thank you so much for joining me for this episode, and I hope you'll join me for the next. Take care, everyone.